Welcome back to BFFR
with your hosts
Sophia
and Joya.
Be fucking for real!
Welcome back, guys. Week 4.
Week 4, yeah, week 4.
We're getting through it. A month. Wow.
A whole Okay, a whole
it's a month anniversary.
Month anniversary.
So you should have got you a present or something.
Yeah, you should have, because this episode is actually coming out on
your birthday.
My birthday. Oh my god.
Sophia's
you
finally,
remembered.
You're finally 16, aren't you?
I'm finally 16.
We've been waiting a long time.
No, that's the people I go for.
Oh, yeah.
I'm 26.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah.
Wow.
Guys, when you listen to this, don't forget to wish me happy birthday. Buy me lots of gifts. Send me tons of money.
Not via PayPal though.
No, I'm banned off that. On Revolut exclusively.
You need the bank details, they'll be in the description.
Exactly, they'll be in the description.
Minimum £5.
Oh, more than that. Come on, let's not be skimpy there.
Oh my god, true. Aw.
Well, how was your day today? Actually, do you know what? I don't care about your day. What are we doing on Thursday? What are we doing for my birthday? Just tell them that.
What are we doing? So we're not actually in this country.
No.
We are jet setting. I would argue we're going global.
Going global.
We're off to Amsterdam.
It's worldwide. Yeah, we're going to Amsterdam for my birthday. It's going to be so fun.
Yeah, really, really excited.
Yeah.
Really excited. We're going to have a lovely time.
Lovely
so
time.
on Thursday.
Do lovely activities. Smoke lovely activities.
Yes, you will be.
With my dad. Oh, it's so hot.
It's really warm. I was just
I'm sweating. Okay, I'm using this placemat. No, I'm gonna use this remote as a fan. Okay, should we start?
Yes, why not?
Okay, cool. I shall commence.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, sounds good. So the story is called, the title is called Girl Bestie. My boyfriend has a girl bestie with the same name as me.
Dun, dun, dun.
Nice. She recently came over, had dinner at his house with him and his mom, and then they watched a film. Am I right to be mad?
Oh, wait a minute.
I've got mixed opinions.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is not the typical girl bestie story, I feel like, because this is involving the mum as well.
Yeah.
So I feel like that goes both ways. Like, I'm going to go into with the mum bit first.
Well, I'm going to go to the name bit first, because I feel like it was not necessary to mention, but it definitely bothers this girl.
Yeah.
I think it bothers you because, like, you know, during sex.
Yeah, I feel like that, yeah.
No, I get it, but...
But even that, I just don't feel like that's relevant.
No, it's not relevant, babes. Forget about the name. Pick a nickname.
I feel like that might have just been given for context.
Oh, maybe it's for context.
So I feel like just for context, fair. That does give us a bit more.
But yeah, let's talk about the mom.
Yeah, so I feel like
That's
that's
by your mom.
either more like deep, more annoying, more of a problem,
or less.
Or less.
Yeah.
Because either it's
completely
they're
agree.
such good friends that they're family of friends and they're already close, or it's like this is actually more of like, you know, a really good friend, almost too good of a friend that you're like speaking to your mum about and meeting your mum.
That's exactly what I thought. So when I originally read it as well, spoiler alert, I read it before this episode, but anyways, when I originally read it, my first thought was like, it's not that bad, just because if they're that close that they're like hanging out with the mom, like they're not even watching a movie together, they're watching a movie with the mom, having dinner with the mom, it's literally like siblings, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's literally like part of the fam, which like, but like low-key, it could also make the girl really jealous because she's like, oh, that girl's part of the fam and I'm not. Like, I'm not the one having dinner or whatever with the mom.
Yeah, I feel like it also depends on, like you said, like your relationship with their family as well. Because if you maybe aren't as close and you wouldn't do that.
Why wasn't she invited?
Yeah, then I feel like that is a little bit like, why wouldn't you just say, oh, come along as well, I'm watching a film with
the same name as you.
Why don't you pop along as well, watching it with my mum? I feel like it's just a bit of a weird situation. I can't think of if it was like you were just round and you and your mum, she was just round and him and his mum already watching a film, that's different. If it was like a planned movie night.
To be honest, I don't think the movie night's deep because it is just like watching a movie. If they went on like a fucking date or something, like fairs, I think there is a lot of context that we're missing because she would not be overreacting, she would not be like pissed off with him watching a movie and having dinner with his mom if she trusted her.
If she didn't have any worries at all, it wouldn't even be something you'd need to worry about. So I feel like there's definitely more context.
Oh, 100%. Like, you know, if my boyfriend or whatever, which I don't have, but I'm single, guys, please. I'm joking. But if he had like a girl best friend from when they were little and like, you know,
yes.
and they hung out with the family and I became friends with her too, that's so fine. But like, I think that there's a huge thing like being friends with a girl best friend.
Yeah.
Like, you do need to be friends with a girl best friend.
Oh, 100%.
And if you're not, like,
if it's like
why?
a girl best friend, like, if they're like best friends, that's quite a big title. To then you not really be friends with her is a huge thing. It's the same if it was a boy though. If you're just not friends with your boyfriend's best friend or you're not on good terms with them, it's just a bit strange.
I agree completely with you, and also I feel like when you're dating someone, you want to be their best friend. Like, I don't know, but like, I always thought I was their best friend. And so the fact that he's got a girl best friend that like obviously you're not really happy with, I don't know. What I would say for like advice is, should you be mad? Depends. I think it really depends. Like, I'm not gonna say yes, I'm not gonna say no because he didn't kiss her. You know what I mean? He didn't cheat on you.
As far as we know.
As far as we know. It sounds like maybe there's some like trust things going on that you guys need to figure out. I think that it's a conversation you need to have with your boyfriend, definitely. But, you know, but like, low-key, if the boyfriend's like gaslighting her and he's like, we're literally just friends, like, what the fuck, he's psycho, like, ugh.
It really, really depends on what the dynamic is between you and your boyfriend, because I would just say, just speak to him. I would just be like, just say to him, look, I'm really surprised that you did this movie night with your mum as well. Like, I kind of felt a little bit, if you felt left out, say I felt left out. If you felt a bit uncomfortable, say you felt a bit uncomfortable. And if he's a logical guy, he's going to listen to that and he's going to act upon that. He's not going to just gaslight you into thinking that you're...
Fully, like, remember in a relationship, it's like communication, and also like, don't be afraid to be vulnerable, because if you're not going to be vulnerable, they will not be vulnerable.
Yeah.
Like, that's the whole thing. You have to like take a risk and open up. If it's meant like with a slap in the face, so not literally.
No,
but
I'm
not. But if it's met with like a slap in the face, then you know, you just know that maybe you have bigger issues you need to resolve.
Yeah.
But obviously, he would not do something to disrespect you. I'm hoping he would not do anything that would make you not trust him. So if you feel like he is, obviously you need to talk to him about it, and if he keeps this behavior going, then it's a more serious conversation, isn't it?
Definitely. So I think have that conversation now before it turns into something that's more serious and more of a big deal. Make sure you can actually communicate, and if not, that's a big issue.
Yeah, communication. Wait, was it? Communication is key. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, and also see the girl best friend, like, sometimes, you know, the way she acts and stuff. Like, we'd like a follow-up. We'd like some context on this.
We would love a follow-up.
Please, give us a follow-up.
Enjoy them.
I think it's, like, it would be really fun to know, like, the context of, like, the whole thing.
Yeah, and like, what's happened now? Have you had any more conversations about it?
Yeah, and how does she act?
Else?
Is she like a pick-me, or is she like a sweet girl? Is she trying to be friends with you, or...
Yeah, I want more context on this girl best friend.
Why were you not invited? That's my question. Maybe they have just been started dating or something. We need more context, girl. But I think you, like, it's all about trust in it. So, like, just have a conversation with him.
Yeah.
And, yeah, all good.
Agreed.
Good girl.
Okay.
On to the next.
On to the next. So this next one is called Say Yes. It says, I always find myself saying yes to things even though I don't want to do them. Any advice on how to stop being such a people pleaser? Okay, so it's a little bit of a different one.
Yeah.
To the last one. I feel like you are the opposite of a people pleaser.
Right, so, like, the thing with this, it's like, obviously, I'm gonna be a bit more understanding, but with me, it's like, if I don't want to do something, I'm just not gonna do it. Like, genuinely, I'm immune to, like, pressure. To, what was it again?
Peer pressure.
Peer pressure. I'm immune to peer pressure, like, because if someone's just like, drink, I'm just like, no, I don't care.
Things like that, 100%. It's like going out. It's like, if I say I'm not going out, I'm not going out. Like, you can try and persuade me, and sometimes it might be like, oh, okay, maybe I will, because I've thought about it. But if I'm saying no, I'm saying no.
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, you're the only one handling the consequences.
That's true. And I also think, like...
It's easy to say, come out, but, like, when you're puking on the floor, who's there?
Who's there to hold your hand? None of them.
But yeah, what were you saying?
That I feel like people-pleasing is just the most, like, difficult thing, because you end up people-pleasing, but you're not actually pleasing yourself. So you end up doing something to make sure everyone else is happy, but you're not actually happy.
Yeah, I think with people-pleasing, a lot of it is from you. Like, I think that you really, really need to work on yourself and on your own confidence. And the thing is that I'm maybe immune to peer pressure, but I do also struggle with people wanting, like, I want people to like me a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm really, like, hyper aware of how they perceive me. I try to always, like, give too much, and then I end up kind of, like, regretting it because they don't give it back, and I get disappointed. We were literally talking about this yesterday.
Last night,
so very fresh, very new. But yeah, like, like, it's really tough with people pleasing. Like, you do just want people to perceive you in this way, to, you know, all of that. But I think the most important, you have to remember, you are the only one that like can back you.
Yeah.
You have to have so much respect for yourself, so much self-worth, that you have to know, like this is what you have to think. Would this person do this for me? Would they do this for me? Are they using me? What am I gaining out of this? Are they doing this considering me? Are they doing this just to use me? Like, you have to keep these things in mind. Like, at the end of the day, is it going to be a person that you're going to keep, a friend you're going to keep? Is it something that's going to benefit you or hurt you? And, like, remember that you're the only one who's backing yourself, especially now in uni. Like, we live by ourselves. Like, we have to back ourselves. We have to, like, keep our own things first, and then help your friends, and then, you know, do whatever. But I get that it's hard, but you just have to remember that you're at the heart. Like, do you agree?
I agree, and I feel like you also need to think, like, what's actually the worst case scenario if you don't do what people want? So what is the worst case scenario of your friend saying, oh, we come to shops with me, and you're like, oh, like, I've got loads of work, so I'm actually not going to. What's the worst case scenario? Genuinely in that. If they have a problem with that, that's on them. They're not a good friend to begin with. If you're people pleasing to sort of keep up with people that you're not sure if your friendships are secure or not, then it's not a secure friendship, and it's not a friendship worth having if you're having to do these things just to make them happy, and they're not, like you said, they're not giving that energy back, and they're not doing things to make you happy.
I'm really glad you said that, because you really need to, like, pick and choose. Like, I feel like in friendships as well, like, I give 100% from the get-go to everyone. A lot of people don't deserve it. Most people don't deserve it. And, like, now I have way more of, like, kind of like a overview of it. I'm thinking, like, what has this person done? How do they speak to me? Like, would they do this for me? And that's what you should do as well. Like, first of all, evaluate these people that you're saying yes to. Are they people that are worth your efforts and your attention, or are they people that don't appreciate it and are just using you all the time and it's not reciprocated back to you? Like, really think about that, because if it's friends that are worth it, then you know would do the same to you. Yeah, I think you should. You should say yes. Like, they're not using you.
Then it's not as much people pleasing, more just like doing a favor sometimes, or just doing something that you might not have wanted to do initially, and then you do it and you have a good time. But if you're just completely absorbed by people pleasing, you're not doing anything for yourself. You might think you are because you feel like you're happy because they're happy, but you're not actually happy yourself.
But think also, like, the things they asked you, would a real friend ask you that?
Yes.
Right, because we know a lot of people that ask, like, some really nice friends to do shit, and you're like, why would you, like, even, like, have the audacity to ask that? And you know that they're being used. But, like, and I feel like real friends, I don't know, it also the frequency of it, isn't it?
Yeah, it is the and like the intensity of it. Is it like people pleasing in terms of, like, I don't know, grabbing them something whilst they're sat on the sofa and you just don't want to upset them, or is it people pleasing actually, like, completely going out of your way to do something that is not on your schedule of the day? And we've got packed schedules at the moment, and you're doing something purely for them, just to benefit them.
And what happens if you say no as well?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, is the consequence? Is there a consequence? Normally, there actually isn't. Normally, it's more in your head that they're going to be upset than they actually are.
Right. Imagine I said to you, "Get me a cup of tea," and you're like, "Fuck it out!"
I'm like, absolutely not. Get off the sofa. Okay. Obviously, if I'm up and you're like, flip the kettle on. Yeah. But I think there's levels to it.
Always turning the kettle on. But yeah, definitely. I mean, I think it's a really hard issue. Like, people pleasing and stuff.
It is.
And I just think the core of it is the way you perceive yourself. If you're sure of yourself, of the way you are, if you know the person you are, your real friends know who you are, then you don't need to prove yourself to anyone.
No.
Like, keep your own interests first, your own priorities first. If they ask you a little favor, no harm with that. But if you feel like it's really recurrent, it's really taking the piss. Taking the piss. Very British here. Trying to relate to you guys.
What did you say earlier? Oh, you're right.
You're right. With the voice as well.
Yeah, it was.
It was horrible. I really regret that now. But yeah, if you feel like they're really taking the piss, treat you like a mug. Sorry, I'm on a roll.
Yeah, you are. Just getting all the love out of saying out.
Exactly. I can pull you for a chat. But yeah, if they're really doing that, then maybe reconsider your friendships, reconsider what you're doing, and start kind of easing your way into saying no more, prioritizing yourself. Like, you kind of maybe will want to sugarcoat it at first, but just stand up for yourself, and people that know you and you know yourself and you know you're a good person.
100%. Yeah. 100% agree.
Damn right, girl. Stay
Damn
confident.
Right. Period.
Yeah. A little bit of a short one today, actually.
A little bit, a few minutes shorter than normal, not too much.
Yeah. Well, guys, keep the submissions coming. I think we've got like one more story, so it would be great to have a second one.
Yeah, keep them coming, guys. We love hearing about them. We love talking about
we love hearing your stories, and it's wonderful.
So So yeah.
I love giving you guys advice. Hopefully you enjoyed today. Hopefully we gave good advice. What was the first one again? Girl bestie.
Girl bestie, yeah.
Okay, girl, sort that out. Because a girl best friend is like a myth and like a legend in every single like relationship. It's always the fucking girl best friend. So yeah, hopefully girl best friend works out. I mean, if you have a chat with him or give us more context, we can give you better advice. And yeah, for the people pleasing, got it, girl. Stay confident. Be you.
Exactly.
Be yourself. What was that thing you said? No one else.
No, be yourself. Everyone else is taken.
Oh, there. Everyone else is
It's like the
taken.
Pinterest quote.
Exactly.
Like of 2015.
We need to come up with more. I feel like we need to come up with some memes or something.
So true. Right, we'll wrap up there then,
Anyways,
guys.
wrapping it up. What do you want me to wrap?
Please don't
Thanks
wrap.
for tuning in today. Yo.
I'll save you, I'll save you.
Okay.
Right, guys.
Thank you.
We will see you next week.
Love you lots.
Bye.
Bye.